I've always honestly just got vaccinated because I thought it was just a basic, regular thing to do.
It's always been like just a common thing to do, like a known thing. It's like, oh yeah, you're supposed to vaccinate your kid.
Really, everyone that I usually talk to, pretty fine with vaccinations.
It was the right thing to do at the time. I mean, all my grandkids were vaccinated too.
It doesn't make any sense not to.
My friend has to have a special vaccination because she has an autoimmune disease, and they, for a flu shot, they had to give her a special one because if they give her the normal one, they would end up giving her the flu, but they accidentally gave her the wrong one, so then she ended up getting the flu.
My godmother is very recently a member of the AntiVaxx community. It's a little frustrating, but you know, we love her.
One of my aunts, it was sort of leaning more towards anti-vax. She was very paranoid about, you know, I'm sure you guys know about the whole like, oh, it might cause autism thing.
I have a friend that has an autistic grandson, and we've discussed whether or not the vaccines were involved with it, and his stance is absolutely not.
I believe it's a myth that, you know, how they say if you get vaccinated like with the flu shot that it makes you sick. That's just a myth.
It seems like one of those, I guess, viral opinions, kind of like flat Earth, where I'm not sure whether it's a joke or not anymore.
Anybody that stands on the anti-vax, and their main argument is they feel that it causes autism. They feel that there's mercury into it and stuff like that.
She just very strongly believed that, you know, these vaccinations are going to cause something wrong, you know, a birth defect or something. And no matter what we told her, I feel like it was more that fear that she was holding on to than any like fact that we were giving her or anything. It was definitely like that fear, that paranoia.
I heard one time like a credible study about heavy metals not necessarily being that good for you, but realistically, they've gone through a lot of medical trials. I feel like they're fine.
I think it's extremely regressive of us to go back on where scientific progress has us right now.
With my generation, there's a fine line. For me, government is imposed too much on the family. I mean, the government has no business telling me what to do as a parent.
Generation changed. You know, the younger parents are looking at it as, well, I got sick from a flu shot, so I don't want my kid getting sick from a flu shot. We're
just seeing this rise of people who want their own take of things, and they want to sort of define the world how they see it and not how other people see it. And I think that's at least in part of where like the anti-vaxxers are coming from.
When something that they perceive bad happens to them, they're always looking for a reason. Why did this happen? Why did this happen? So an easy blame would be vaccines. Well, I got my kid's vaccine. Well, all the anti-vaxxers are saying this caused my son's autism or my child's autism.
I'm sure there's a few people that would, oh, okay, I see this happen, maybe I should vaccinate my child. But then you get the people who are like, they don't believe that that's the reason why it happened, kind of thing. Like, just because I don't vaccinate my child doesn't mean they're gonna get sick.
Pretty much everyone our age, I've seen a lot of it online, a lot of posts about it, a lot of op-eds about it.
It's talked about more. I feel like things are more public now. Like the internet, Facebook, Twitter, people discuss it a lot more now, so it just blows up.
It's mostly like over Twitter that I hear like bad stuff happening to people that had vaccinations.
Generally, we have this sort of, and it's only been increasing in the past few decades, this distrust in, government, social institutions, everything.
People don't trust the government, I feel like, anymore. You know what I mean? People question a lot more than they used to, which, sure, go ahead, question it.
I think that's more of where we are together as a society, especially with social media and everything like that.
I feel like today's climate, everything is just thrown out there and people debate it for years and years now, especially nowadays, and just everyone likes to, I wouldn't say argue, but everyone has their own opinion and people state their opinion a lot more lately.
My daughter says they don't want to vaccinate. That's her decision. She's the parent of that child, not me. You know?
They should have the right to do that if they want to not vaccinate them, as long as it doesn't get our kids sick from them not being vaccinated. I don't care.
It's just common sense. Vaccines prevent the disease. Why would we want to risk exposing our children and other people when it's preventable?
I think it'll gain headway. I really do.
I think it's still going to be an issue because there are going to be parents that are just going to say, flat out say, you're not going to tell me what to do with my kid.
I think it'll probably get bigger. It'll blow up more. will be a bigger debate before it dies down again, or if it ever dies down.
If I must be honest, the whole movement just kind of strikes me as dumb.
Me personally, if I thought for a minute that my children or my grandchildren would be harmed, I wouldn't allow it. I would be a staunch supporter of it, but I base my opinions on facts.
That's what I think.
Probably did really bad.